Hello everyone, welcome back, and today, I might have made a mistake. So the other day I went on eBay, and typed in Nintendo junk and stuff, you know. And I bought $80 worth of random Nintendo junk. Yes. That's right, so today we're going to figure out just how much junk you can buy off eBay for just about $80. I tried to get a variety of different items here today that are wacky and weird and just interesting, because you know you gotta keep it interesting somehow. Plus, if I just showed you like 10 plushes, Lord knows I already have too many of those. Also, before we start the video proper, I just want to beg you to like, comment, subscribe, and all that. Share the video around, you know, because I just spent $80 on all this stuff, and I'm broke. You may have heard of the legend that this thing is, just because of the expression. The expression alone says enough, I think. But this little baby right here, it also has an eating feature. This, honestly, might be my favorite plush I've ever had. And it comes in on the lower end of what we're looking at here today. Plus, it also came with this. Just like, yeah, it's a two-piece thing, guys. And look, you can stuff them in there. Have you ever seen a more gruesome plush? You know, people always say, oh, you can't buy plushes. Those are for children and stuff like that. This is a hardcore plush. Basically, this guy is a two-plush set. He has an eating feature, the face of a god, and you can do this too. That'll haunt you in your nightmares tonight. You might be wondering, Xeno, what egregious price did you pay for these two? Well, I don't remember exactly it was something like around $15, so yeah. Next up on the list, we have some Zelda items here. Yes, those are exciting. What we are looking at here is two of the Ocarina of Time Zelda figures. These are back from, like, I believe, 1998, 1999, and yeah, they came out around the time of the Ocarina of Time, so these things are ancient. I did get these out of box used, which is kind of why I got them for a pretty decent price, but these figures they're pretty good. Okay, so the Link one just looks sad. The sword looks sad. The sword is droopy, and I believe this is a thing with every release of this figure. It's not particularly just on my own, but that's just what happened to this figure. The sword plastic was very bad. The real reason I got the set, though, was the Ganondorf figure, because I've always seen this figure before. It's just a depiction of Ocarina of Time Ganondorf as a figure, and I've always wanted that. And I was like, hey, this is a decent deal. Let's get it and put it in the video. So here it is. And, I mean, articulation is not great. You have 4 points. So yeah, that's it. But it looks great. Just look at the smile on this guy. Look at it. It's precious. It's real precious. And detail-wise, it's not bad. I don't know what the original retail price for this figure was. I'll try to see if I can find it and show it in editing. But this is a pretty decent figure, especially if I'm guessing it was around a regular price tag of $10 to $20 originally. Going back over to Link, though, as I said, he's sad. His sword is sad. His face is sad. His shield is also kind of sad, but it's still a little figure from the past around Ocarina of Time. There were not many figures released then. I was surprised there even were figures released, so it's still cool. I'm just mostly here for Ganondorf. So I got these two for about $20, which I think is a pretty decent price. Two different figures. They're also kind of old figures, hard to come by. I mean, they're out of box and everything, but, like, you ought to see what they're going for in box. Plus, I don't keep my figures in boxes. Ignore the NES amiibo on the shelf over there in the box. That thing doesn't really exist. So about 15 for... Where is it? Oh, I threw him back there. About 15 for Mr. Bulborb. About 20 for these two. So we're about halfway already, you know. And you would be right. We are about halfway already. We've actually... we're halfway. Knowing that I only spent $80 on all this stuff, you guys aren't going to believe what I got next. I got a Nintendo Switch. for $15. I paid $15 for this joke. You better like and subscribe. So this is an interesting item that is definitely not worth $15. See what I mean? It just broke. And in case you didn't get the joke, it's a Nintendo Switch. So I have a couple things I need to say about this product. So first of all, the quality of the plastic is not very good. The plastic on this thing feels very cheap and like it could break very easily. And yeah, so second of all, you see that Nintendo logo there? It really throws me off, man, because it just looks like it was like shrunk down, but incorrectly, you know? Like it's not long enough. It just bothers me so on such a deep level. Finally, it's a Switch, you know, so not that kind of Switch. It's a light Switch, yeah? So you would think, okay, I hit the thing and maybe it comes with a wire or something so I can like get it to actually work as a light switch, maybe? I don't know. But no, it's a light switch that turns itself on? I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't this. Well, there's $15 I'm never getting back. So, on a brighter note, let's go on to the next and final set of things I bought. Yes. Now, this might be the most exciting product of the day. And that's because it's exciting. While I was skimming through eBay on my journey to find junk for this video, I came across an auction for some pretty interesting pieces of Nintendo history. So you guys know the Super Mario Bros. Super Show, eh? Well, if you don't, go watch my video on it now. I'm very proud of that video, and it needs more views, so chop to it. But in case you didn't know, the Super Mario Bros. Super Show was a Nintendo show, a Mario show, that was aired back in the day in 1989. And it's darn good, guys. But in all seriousness, I love this cartoon. It was made back in a time when Nintendo was not watching Mario's every move, making sure that he was the family-friendly Mario, only does this, doesn't do anything else. Thank you, Miyamoto. I know you're always watching over us back there. It was back in a time when Mario was not established as this character. He was kind of all over the place back then, and that allowed for the show to do all kinds of wacky and interesting things, and be a little too stereotypical of Italians at times too. But it's still a good show. I promise. So where the heck am I going with all this? Why did the eBay video just turn into a history of the Super Mario Bros. Super Show? Well, that's because of these little fellows right here. These right here are what I believe to be official photo stats from backgrounds in the making of the Super Mario Bros. Super Show by Dick Entertainment. I've not taken these out of their plastic encasings yet, so I think we're going to do that right now and just take a closer look at these, because I am very intrigued by them. So we're going to start with this one right here, which is actually from the episode Princess I Shrunk the Marios. I believe it was the 47th episode of the series. And it's the opening shot of that episode, actually. So if you just go on Netflix, go to episode 47, watch the opening shot of that episode, you'll see this. So let's free it from this plastic encasing and see a closer up look at it. Here we are, moment of truth. Right there. That's the thing outside of plastic. Kind of looks like it did inside the plastic, eh? If you ask me, but yeah. But yeah, there it is right there. That's a piece of Mario history right there, you know? So that is really cool, and especially a good find for about $30 total between the two of them. So I originally was not going to get two of these, but I bid on this one first, not knowing that only a few days later, this one right here would come up. And this one holds a very special significance to me personally, as some of you might know, because of my video on the Super Mario Bros. Super Show from last year, because it was this episode. Okay, this one was extremely hard to open, but it is open now. So, here's this one up close. Right right there. And if I can actually put it in view of the camera, but there it is. So background photo stills from the production of the Super Mario Bros. Super Show. Those are pretty cool. And yeah, that is $80 worth of Nintendo junk off eBay. I hope you enjoyed this video. We had some good finds, we had some not so good finds, and hopefully, overall, it was entertaining to you, the viewer. If you did like the video, as I've said before, you can subscribe. Helps me out a lot. You can become a part of the team. Everybody here, well, pretty cool, you know? Come on in. Join us, you know? Pretty cool around here. Let me know if you want to see more random junk eBay videos like this, because I'm always open to doing more of them, and of course, the best way to let me know is just watch the video, I guess, but like, you can still let me know in the comments too. That's all I have for you today. Have a wonderful day, and remember, go watch the Super Mario Bros. Super Show. Every episode. All of it. I'm waiting.